Good evening. My name is Judith, and today I'll be talking about pricing strategies. So, there are three different things to go over when coming to talk about pricing strategies. The first being price discrimination, the second being strategic pricing, as well as regulatory factors. The first thing to go over is price discrimination, and this refers to being charged different prices for the same products in different countries. Price discrimination involves charging whatever the market will bear, and price discrimination also helps a company maximize its profits. However, it does have two conditions that are necessary to be efficient. The first being that there is a need of keeping national markets separate. And number two is that there has to be different price elasticities of demand. And the price elasticity of demand is a measure of responsiveness of demand for a product to change in price. And it said that demand is to be elastic when a small change in price produces a large change in demand. And to be inelastic is when a large change in price produces only a small change in demand. And it also, in the textbook, says that price elasticity tends to be greater in countries with low income levels. And this is another trend that is seen is that consumers with limited incomes tend to be very price conscious. Because they have less to spend, they tend to look more closely at price. And so, items such as personal computers, though it might be, you know, a usual commodity in the United States, it's a necessity in the United States, it's more of a luxury item in other countries such as India. And so the next thing we are to be talking about is strategic pricing. And there's three different aspects to this. There's predatory pricing, multi-point pricing, as well as experience curve pricing. Predatory pricing refers to using price as a competitive weapon to drive competitors out of the market. For such pricing strategy to work, the firm must normally have a profitable position in a different national market, which it can use to subsidize aggressive pricing in the market it is trying to monopolize. Next form of strategic pricing would be multi-point pricing. Multi-point pricing refers to the fact that a firm's pricing strategy in one market may have an impact on a rival's pricing strategy in a different market. For example, the book gives an example of Fuji launching an aggressive competitive attack against Kodak in the United States in January 1997. It says that in 1997, Fuji cut prices of multiple rolls of packs by as much as 50%. The price cutting resulted in a 28% increase in shipments of Fuji color film in the first 6 months of 1997. However, because of that, Kodak's shipments dropped by 11%, and this created a dilemma for Kodak. While the company did not want to start price discounting, Kodak had to aggressively cut prices in Fuji's largest market, Japan. And that's one of the examples that is given in the book. The last of the three pricing strategies that is mentioned in the book is experience curve pricing. And this strategy refers to how a firm can price low to build global sales volumes as quickly as possible. However, this may have an initial loss, but regardless, it helps to build global sales. The last thing of pricing strategies to talk about is regulatory influences on prices. And this part of the chapter includes talking about anti-dumping and competition policies. The first thing is anti-dumping. So dumping refers to selling products for less than cost of producing, and anti-dumping rules are set And they set floor under export prices and limit firms' ability to pursue strategic pricing. And competition policies are regulations that promote competition and restrict monopolies. They limit the prices that can be set in a given country. And these are just two of the regulatory influences on pricing strategies. Yes, thank you.